Welcome to the 2021 Carl Wunsche Sr. High School graduation ceremony. Students, please be seated. May I have your attention, please, for several announcements. Parents and guests, before we begin tonight's special graduation ceremony, we have a few reminders to ensure a dignified and respectful ceremony. All guests should remain in their seats during the ceremony. No one is allowed to stand in or block the stadium aisles during the graduation ceremony. Please refrain from walking to the bottom of the aisle to take pictures. All pictures must be taken from your seat. In accordance with the laws of Texas and in the event of an emergency, we ask that you identify the exit nearest to you. Most importantly, let us remember as we begin this event that it is indeed a very special, dignified, and formal ceremony. Please make sure that all cell phones are turned off at this time and that they remain off out of respect for today's ceremony and the graduates being honored here tonight. We also ask that there be no noise devices, excessive yelling, or interruptions. At the conclusion of the ceremony, please remain in your seats until the graduates are dismissed. Your students will meet you in the parking lot by your vehicle. Thank you for your cooperation. On behalf of Spring ISD, thank you for joining us tonight, and we wish you a safe and enjoyable summer. Now, let's open our Carl Wunsche Sr. High School graduation ceremony. Welcome everyone here tonight, and a special welcome to everyone who's watching the live stream from home. We are so excited to be able to host this event at our beautiful Planet Ford Stadium. At this time, I'd like to ask that the Carl Wunsche graduating class of 2021 please stand so that we can salute them with pomp and circumstance. These students a big round of applause. Congratulations to the students on being here tonight. At this time, I'd like to ask everyone to please stand for the national anthem and pledges to the flags.
Siéntate aquí.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
Good evening. You may be seated. Thank you for coming to Wunsche High School Class of 2021 graduation ceremony. I am Principal Dr. Alfred James, and I couldn't be happier than to see all the smiling faces of our students and their proud families. The fact that we're able to gather today is truly a blessing. In fact, the class of 2021 has witnessed several significant events that interrupted nearly every year of its educational journey, from Hurricane Harvey, Tropical Storm Imelda, the COVID-19 pandemic, the Texas freeze, and the rain today. That led to many obstacles that we could never anticipate. Despite those challenges, you have been resilient. You have not only been outstanding students, but also many of you have been teachers, helping your younger siblings, and in some cases, assisting your parents navigate through a remote learning environment. This is highly commendable, and you deserve much respect, praise, and admiration. I know it's been a roller coaster with managing change this year, but it's been entirely worth it to bring our Phoenix family together. This is a joyous time when we celebrate the culmination of years of dedication and hard work. Graduates, all journeys begin with the love and support of your loved ones who have guided your direction through the years. Would all parents and guardians please stand and be recognized? Thank you for your timeless support and love for our graduates. We have many other people here today who have been instrumental in your success and have provided countless hours toward your high school development. At this time, I would like to introduce the guests on the stage. Representing the entire Spring ISD Board of Trustees today, we have Rhonda Newhouse, President, position 5. Winfred Adams, Jr., Vice President, position 4. Kelly P. Hodges, Secretary, position 2. Justine Durant, Assistant Secretary, position 3. Dr. Donald R. Davis, position 6. Jana Gonzalez, position 7. Dr. Deborah Jensen, position 1. Without the board's vision, our school would not exist. Let's give a big round of applause for our Board of Trustees. I'd also like to recognize our esteemed superintendent, Dr. Rodney Watson. A big thank you to Dr. Watson for his vision and leadership of the district. Also with us today are members of the Spring ISD Superintendent's Cabinet. If you can please stand and be recognized. Also on the stage, we have our Valedictorian, Kevin Wang. Our salutatorian, Nancy Van Lowe. And our 2021 Student Council President, Joshua Eccles. Now, at this time, I'd like to invite our board president, Ms. Newhouse, to come up to the podium for remarks.
Okay. And I'd like to say thank you, Dr. James, for that introduction. First, let me say good evening to all of the honorees and their guests, and students, good evening to the best day in Spring ISD. No matter about the weather, it's still a perfect day for Spring ISD, because graduates, your big day has arrived, one that you and your families have worked hard to achieve. Again, my name is Rhonda Newhouse, and I have the honor of serving as your school board president. But before I was elected to the school board, I spent 34 years as an educator. In all of my experiences as an educator, the best day of the school year was always graduation day. I have always viewed graduation as the end of a momentous journey and the beginning of a new adventure. So when I look out into the audience and see all of your shining faces, I see so much potential and opportunity for each of you to change the future for the better. Truly, it is in your hands. We live in difficult times, students, but we have faith in you. We have faith that you will help see our world through whatever trials the future holds. Today, although coronavirus may have kept us separated physically, I want you to know that we're not apart, not really. We are still together and united in spirit, and that's what matters. We've all gathered for this special event because we want you to know that we want to celebrate your hard work in every way that we can. If we've learned anything over the past year, it's to not take one for granted. Class of 2021, you did it, and you deserve all the cheers and the accolades that were showered on you today. But you didn't do it by yourselves. For the past 18 years, you've had a host of parents and grandparents, extended family members, you've had teachers and close friends holding you up and cheering you on through thick and thin. And I know you had some days that were a little harder than others, but graduates, when you get home tonight and start showing off your diploma, make sure that you give all of your supporters that are here tonight and those that are in other places a very, very big hug. Because tomorrow, you will start the first day of the next phase of your life. Graduates, have you ever heard the saying, life's not a marathon and it's not a sprint? I'm not sure who said that, but as an analogy for life, it's pretty good. In fact, as a marathon, you have to pace yourself if you want to reach the finish line. I might go one step further and say, life again is both a marathon and a sprint. The challenge is figuring out when to give it all you've got and when to ease up and enjoy the scenery. Graduates, you will succeed in your race too. if you remember to pace yourselves. At times, your life will be like a marathon and a sprint or something in between. But if you cherish the journey, the destination will naturally feel like a victory. Class of 21, good luck on your journey. You are a very special graduating class. You're graduating at a singular moment in history, so I cannot wait to see what each of you will make of it. So I'd like to give you a little special message, that today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourselves any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know. And you are the guy who'll decide where you go. Oh, the places you'll go. And you will succeed. Yes, yes, you will indeed. So on behalf of the Board of Trustees and the entire Spring Independent School District, congratulations, class of 2021, and all the best to each of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Board President Newhouse. On behalf of Carl Wunsche Sr. High School, we appreciate everything you do on behalf of our campus and our district. At this time, we will hear from our class of 2021 salutatorian, Nancy Van Lowe.
Hello, class of 2021. My name is Nancy Lowe, and it is my honor today to stand here before you, looking back on the 4 years of legacy we have created together. First and foremost, I want to thank all of the teachers and staff that have helped shape all the graduates, as well as giving their all to have a great school year despite the circumstances. I also want to thank all of my friends I have made in school and all of the students here today. Now, I won't claim to know all of you, and a lot of you guys might not know who I am either. Maybe we sat at different tables of the same class, maybe we brushed by each other's a few times in the hallway, or just sat on opposite sides of the lunch cafeteria. No matter the circumstance, we are all graduating together as part of this Wunsche family. Today, I want to take this moment to remind everyone to appreciate these bonds you've made in high school. To all of your friends that have helped you throughout your high school years, be reminded of how close this family is. Now, although our time together might be ending soon, take a moment to think back on our freshman year. From walking around trying to find our classes, to navigating the back hallway stairs that led to who knows where at the time. It was a bit frightening at first, with a new environment, making new friends. It was all such a new experience. But we've managed to get past that hurdle, making the best of what we can out of our senior year, which brings us here now. As the class of 2021's quote pronounces, beginnings are usually scary and endings are usually sad. But it's everything in between that makes it all worth living. Man, we gotta love Bob Marley. And with that, I encourage everyone to step out of this ceremony with confidence, believing in your dreams and achieving them. We have all been through so much with constantly changing circumstances. Today, we leave here one step closer to fulfilling our destinies. To the graduating class of 2021, I will leave you with one last quote from Charles Bukowski. What matters most is how well you walk through the fire. Keep doing great things in life. Go Phoenix.
Thank you, Nancy, for that inspiring speech. I would like to ask Nancy to stand. Nancy is the president of Wunsche HOSA and a Science Olympiad competitor. Nancy has been awarded the Houston Rodeo Scholarship, as well as receiving a scholarship from the University of Texas at Austin. Nancy plans to attend the University of Texas at Austin, where she will be majoring in business with a focus in finance. Nancy Van Lowe is the daughter of Ha Lei and Yoon Lowe. Can I please have Nancy's parents to stand and be recognized? They've already done it. Let's give a big round of applause to their parents on a job well done. Thank you, Nancy. Next, we'll hear remarks from our class of 2021 valedictorian, Kevin Wang.
I'd like to thank all the family, faculty, and my fellow classmates for giving me the opportunity to speak here. It's truly an honor, and I am proud to be here with you all today. Honestly, I stand before you conflicted. I have always dreamed of becoming the valedictorian, so I worked very hard for it. The dark circles under my eyes that used to come and go are now a little more permanent. And a single white hair on my head shouldn't be there. However, I believe that these are a sign of the efforts and sacrifice that I made to get here. The reason that I'm conflicted is that I'm not sure all the things I sacrificed were worth it. There were so many times where I chose work over just living the moment. Spending time with friends, taking on hobbies, focusing on learning more about my college major. I missed out on a lot of things that I would have rather done. Don't get me wrong, I really like battling for top GPA. But if I could leave you with one thing I learned from missing some of those small moments, I would want you to ask yourself, how much are you willing to give up in order to achieve your goals? Much of the work you'll have to put in might end up being awful or grueling. But in order to accomplish what you set out to do, make sure that the goals you work toward are truly meaningful. Otherwise, you may regret on some of the moment that you missed out on. As I stand before you, what I feel most isn't excitement or satisfaction. What I feel is actually relief, because now I'll be able to focus on things that I am passionate about. I know that at times, we may feel stuck in our comfort zones, but I think that it's never too late to work toward new things. All we have to do is take the first step and do something that we may have never thought we were capable of. Someone I admire once said, keep trying new things. Ultimately, even if you fail, the things you learn along the way are often seen as successes. You can always try something new, but if you never take the first step, it's like thinking about 1,000 ways to better yourself before you go to sleep, and then waking up and doing the same thing that have always made you miserable. I want to close out by congratulating the class of 2021. We have reached a milestone in life. The moment we step out of high school, we are all headed for different paths. Some of us may never see one another again. I hope that we can all take a moment and look back at the memories we created as Phoenixes. We went through a lot these 4 years, especially with unexpected adversities like Hurricane Harvey and COVID-19. Although we only spent less than 3 years on campus, we still learned many invaluable lessons. I learned to fight procrastination, to manage my time, and to work effectively as a team. My time at Wunsche helped me overcome my flaws and reshape me as a student, a friend, and a son. I hope that we will all remember and appreciate the time we spent at Wunsche and the journey that we went through together. I would like to thank the faculty and staff of Wunsche High School for taking great care of us and fulfilling your duties as educators. You sacrifice your personal time to tutor us so that we can have a brighter future. At times, you even use your own money to help us compete in competitions and events. You are the people that spend hours preparing for lessons just so we can learn new knowledge. Once again, thank you, Wunsche staff. Class of 2021, when you leave here today, be proud of yourself. Think about all that you have accomplished. I hope that you aim for a brighter future and keep adjusting your goals until you find what you are truly passionate about. Thank you.
Thank you, Kevin, for a thoughtful speech. At this time, I would ask Kevin to please stand. Kevin Wang is a member of the National Honor Society, Bu Alpha Theta Mathematics Honor Society, and Future Business Leaders of America. Following graduation, Kevin plans to attend the University of Texas at Austin, where he intends to major in computer science. Kevin is the son of Ms. Lei Kwan Chan. Can I please have Kevin's mom to stand to be recognized? Good job, Kevin. Thank you. At this time, we'd like to pay special tribute to our honor graduates. Honor graduates, would you please stand? These are all of the students who have been recognized as achieving academic excellence, including National Merit Scholars, National Hispanic Merit Scholars, National Honor Society, Spanish National Honor Society, National English Honor Society, and all honor graduates. Thank you, and please be seated. We would also like to recognize our dedicated service graduate program. Instilled with an interest in volunteering, it is our goal that Spring ISD students serve in their community while in school and make a commitment to volunteerism throughout their lives. This involvement can and does positively impact our communities and citizens, as we believe volunteering equals success. At this time, we would like all dedicated service graduates to please stand. Thank you, and please be seated. Finally, I'd like to recognize one of our students who is participating in his second graduation. This Wunsche student also earned his Associate of Science degree from Lone Star College, in addition to his high school diploma today. Jose Del Carmen Chavez, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Please be seated. We are now ready for the presentation of our 2021 graduating class. And in a moment, our district superintendent, Dr. Rodney Watson, will come to the podium to certify these graduates. As principal of Carl Wunsche Sr. High School, I am honored to share with you these seniors. Prestigious members of the class of 2021 have met the criteria to graduate. They have met the standards of the Texas Education Agency, along with the requirements of the Spring Independent School District. They have earned the right, the honor, and the privilege to be members of the 2021 graduating class of Carl Wunsche Sr. High School. I will now ask Dr. Watson to step forward for his remarks and to officially certify our graduates.
Good evening. It is indeed a pleasure, an honor, and a blessing for me to be here with you all this evening. Parents, thank you all so much for waiting as the rain turned so we could celebrate our graduates. Graduates, let's give your parents a big round of applause. So we've had 4 graduations. This is the 4th graduation that we're celebrating this evening. And this one's just a little bit more special to me because my own daughter is graduating this evening. And so much like many of the parents that are assembled here today, we have worked hard to ensure that you all get to this very point. And as I've said to all the graduating classes, the race is not given to the swift or to the strong, but the ones that endure. This graduating class have had to endure, as Dr. James has indicated, hurricanes, winter storms, and now rain. This will not be your last test. This is one of many. But much like the passage that I stated earlier, the race is given to the one that endures. We are depending on you to endure all of your tests and all of your trials. Please know that you can make it. Much like Maya Angelou stated, some may not remember who you are, some may not even remember what you've done with them, but people will remember how you make them feel. As you continue to move forward, I challenge you to be the leaders that you have been created to be. Care about others, treat others with respect, and do your best to make a difference. We need you. Students gathered here today have worked hard for the past 13 years to reach this point. And today, your hard work is paid off. Wunsche High School graduates, you should be proud of your accomplishments. Parents, families, and teachers, you too should be proud. The support you have provided our students along the way has helped them to reach this point today. Students, as you pursue your goals, whether it's college, a career, the military, or whatever else you have imagined, remember the lessons you've learned throughout your education. Build upon those lessons with new experiences and share them with others. Once again, congratulations. On behalf of the Spring Independent School District Board of Trustees, I certify that these students have met the graduation requirements set forth by the Texas Education Agency and the Spring Independent School District Board of Trustees and are eligible to receive their diplomas. Students, by the authority vested in me by the State Board of Education, I hereby confer upon you this high school diploma with all of its rights and privileges. Parents, let's give them a round of applause.
Dr. Watson and designated trustee, we are ready to present diplomas. Will you please join us on the stage? Seniors, please prepare to come forward. Our CTE Academy Specialist, Mr. Michael Bushanek, will begin the reading of the names. Students, parents, and guests, it is appropriate to applaud for our graduates, but please remember the dignity of this occasion. Every parent deserves to hear their child's name announced. Thank you.
Kevin Wang. Nancy Van Lowe. Joshua Eccles. Muizat Abubakar. Hamza Amin. Tao V. Bui. Jessica Jacqueline Cervantes. David Zachary Garrison. Maya Anise Jackson. Jesus Jonathan Martinez. Ava Lee McDade. Eva Nguyen. Carlos Dario Rincon. Zara Batu Rizvi. Yahaira Suchil. Fatima Viazana Gomez. Fabia Jahan Alam. Esmeralda Concepcion Ardon Rodas. Evan Clayton Barnes. Mackenzie Paige Carl. Jose Luis Carreño. Jose Del Carmen Chavez. Zoran Donahue. Cindy Catherine Escobar. Joshua Abakara Flores. Nicole Hernandez. Jorge Almanza. Chase James. Nelly Lopez. Alexander Lungzai. Sandra Martinez. Gabriel Mena Jr. Mark Adal Montes. Victoria Florentina Palompa. Heidi Karina Barra. Hector Pereira Negron. Adam Handsome Rahman. Rodney Ramirez. Melanie Reyes. Ayana Bernice Reynoso. Emmanuel Saldana Martinez. Giselle Sanabria. Alexander Nicholas Tran. Chloe Danae Warren. Jessica Yanis. Jesse Zuniga. Rhonda LaShawn Aaron. Raneen Mastura Abdalrahman. Larissa Acosta. Kiera Michonne Adams. Roberto Carlos Aguilar Jr. Vanessa Aguilar. Alyssa Michelle Albavera. Dylan Mackenzie Alexander. Ethan Sky Alexander. Heaven Nicole Allen. Leon Hatam Aliusef. Ashley Evelyn Arizaga. Gilbert Armendariz. Sergio Alejandro Asensio. Brooke Alexandria Austin. Taha Badat. Edgar Joel Barrera. Christian Alberto Barrera Villanueva. Erica Barron. Sofia Belmont. Alexis Jose Benavides. Caitlin Bendezu. Daxton Paul Bowling. Kalia Brianna Boutte. Tayana Elise Brown. Myra Bush. Yes, ma'am. Nia Nicole Butler. Christian Alfonso Cabrera. Abraham Calles. Jamesia Ayana Campbell. Daniel Zahir Campos. Keita Campos. Isaac Ganas. Jordan Yahir Canizales. James Robert Carpenter. Cassandra Elizabeth Castellanos. Aaliyah Yamil Castillo. Jocelyn Sanchez Castillo. Saul Laquavion Castillo. Alessandro Josiah Castro. Josue Benjamin Castro. Pedro Luis Cerillo. Lillian D. Chadden. Brian Jose Chavez. Jimmy Alexander Cisneros. Acacia Zane Coleman. Stephen David Comeyagua. Kelsey Carolina Contreras. Nelson David Contreras. Latrell Ray James Cook. Kiera Desi Corbin. Mikte Yaret Cordova Adame. Joseph Elias Correa. Yasmin Yvette Cortez. Abraham Curiel. Jacob Hiram Desena Villa. Christian Yvonne Del Toro. Jesus Lorenzo de la Fuente II. Christian Delgado Perez. Camila Diaz. Yasmin Dominguez. Lady Vanessa Dosman Villamil. Andy Duenes. Accorvion Laderick Dupree. Jennifer Enriquez. Kaylin Liana Enriquez. Valeria Escobar. Yashira Montes Escobedo. Yasmin Guadalupe Farias. Eddie Fernandez. Dalina Maria Fields. Maria Farias Gutierrez. Yasmin Garcia. Callie Bryn Gaskin. Winter George. Haley Marie Gilliam. Alexis Godina. Nicole Guadalupe Gomez. Isabella Natalia Gonzalez. Jada Gonzalez. Essence Kaylee Graves. Thank you. Deja Lachey Green. Angela Denora Guadarrama. Samantha Guadarrama. Jason Guajardo. Jenny Guavera. Kennedy Elise Gilroy. Viviana Gutierrez. Jackson Cole Haberman. Logan Benjamin Hamilton. Kendriona Sinise Hamlet. Isaiah Dominic Hantman. Naya Ashley Harden. Oriana Harold Walls. Tyler Elizabeth Harris. Anicia Renee Hawthorne. Sage Cora Hazel. Codier Amaya Helms. Amy Giselle Hernandez. Brianna Nicole Hernandez. Jocelyn Hernandez. Jonas Ethan Hernandez. Karen Michelle Hernandez. Melanie Hernandez. Oscar Herrera Rodriguez. Andrew Caleb Hibden. Caleb Hogan. Zachary Lewis Horton. Anthony Huerta. Johan Arnaldo Isidro. Luis Gerardo Islas. Tamaya Ryan Isles. Demetria Rashawn Jackson. Nia Jaimes. Madison Aaron Giles. Nathan Andre Jimenez. Rodney Charles Johnson. Taylor Nicole Johnson. Zyra Naomi Johnson. Elizabeth Mary Jones. Taylor Grace Jones. Noor Hasham Khalil. Hamdan Khan. Taylor Denise Kingsby. Daryl Montre Lamotte. Emmanuel Landaverde Mejia. Kaylee Cheyenne Lauderdale. Jacqueline Lasso. Paul Lee. Sean Joseph Lemons. Evan Salvador Linos. Deja Monet Livingston. Abigail Loza. Kathy Lozano. Angelo Cruz Luna. Seth Lawrence Lytle. Michelle Macias. Baxter Xavier Manning. James Earl Marbley III. Amy Vanessa Martinez. Andrea Martinez. Marilyn Johanna Martinez. Sofia Martinez Celis. Amada Jacqueline Matula. David William Matthews II. Tommy Matty. Chelsea Ariana McClellan. Fiorella Guadalupe McQuain. Randy Arizona Medrano. Renee Mejia. Joseph Randolph Mahalski. Kayla Ray Mahalski. Dante Maurice Miller Jr. Uriel Miranda. Brianna Danielle Mitchell. Derek Cerqueña Mojares. Christina Naomi Monteagudo. Brandon Jose Morales. Marina Sofia Morales. Jessica Moreno. Milagros Saraí Muñoz Gómez. Dulce Muñoz Rodriguez. Tatiana Myers. Kevin Alexis Navarro. Ricardo Navia. Anthony Dien Nguyen. Kayla Marie Niehaus. Sharon Okunuga. Cristina Orantes Enriquez. Odyssey Cristina Ortega. Valeria Sofia Osuna. Daniel Pasichana Mora. Santiago Pasichana Mora. Lorenz Miguel Bacias. Victor Manuel Barada. Jonathan Rashad Parker. Maria Antonio Peraza Lopez. Jonathan Perez. Sylvia Teresa Pham. Edan Amando Plata. Alexis Yasmin Polanco. Alexis Nicole Potts. David Ahmed Cam. I'm sorry, Daniel. Daniel Ahmed Cam. Dominic Cole Ramirez. Rolando Renteria. Giselle Reyes. Kirsten Kennedy Richard. Kayla Denise Richardson. Gabriel Alexander Rivas. Jason Rivas Herrera. Jacqueline Rivas. Adrian Josue Rivas Romo. Dennis Rafael Rivera Lobo. Marissa Victoria Roberts. Javante Robertson Johnson. Ashley Robles. Jaime Andres Rodriguez. Jesus Joaquin Rodriguez. Alexander Emmanuel Rodriguez Santoyo. Emily Brooke Romero. Wilmer Antonio Romero. Radames Danielle Rosa Chun. Olivia Jordan Rose. Lisbeth Salazar. Angel Jose Sanchez. Gabriela Alexandra Sandoval. Osiris Jocelyn San Juan. Jezebel Santana. Zion Ari Simeon. Amari Vashan Serna. Casey Simone Sessions. Hunter Allen Shepard. Marisol Silva Duran. Kanisha Ashley Smalls. Asia Ellen Smith. Aja Eileen Smith. Evelyn Diaz. Roxana Devalan Galuga. Sydney Camille Thomas. Kasara Jean Throckmorton. Kevin Toe. Xavier Wallen Todd. Sovanari Tour. Tiffany Wong Tran. Lily Victoria Trevino. Leonardo Tristan. Jada Adele Tuggles. Emily Abigail Urias. Fernando Erasmo Uriosegil. Brian Alejo Urquiza. Abraham Valdez Casillas. Emily Valladares. Lisbeth Valle. Victoria Yasmin Varela. Angelina Elise Vargas. Natalie Elaine Velasquez. Cassandra Renee Venegas Serino. Patrick Alexander Ventura. Anaya Simone Waldrop. Kennedy Walker. Elise Brielle Watson. Nicholas Carson Watson. Taya Wells. Bless Joy Williams. Shalise Rachelle Williams. Valencia Riel Woodson. Ryan Talise Wooten. Egypt Alicia Young. Dana Mercedes Zapata Natareno. Andrea Soledad Zuniga.
Class of 2021, please stand. You have made the transition from high school students to high school graduates. Please move your tassels from right to left as a declaration of this accomplishment. Students, let's also get a great photo. Please turn to your right. Now, let's turn to your left. Students, please be seated. Now, class of 2021, Student Council President Joshua Echols will give brief remarks as we close out this ceremony and wish all of our graduates much success in the years to come. Please join me in welcoming your class of 2021 Student Council President Joshua Echols.
Pandemic. P, pressure. A, anxiety. N, never ending. D, doubtful. E, empty. M, misunderstood. I, inconsistent. And C, chaotic. Over the course of our high school years, we've endured many traumatic events, such as Hurricane Harvey, COVID-19, the winter storm, in addition to an overload of coursework. Going through these events have shown us that we are stronger together than we thought we were. Greetings, friends, family, faculty, and staff of Spring ISD. Last but certainly not least, the graduating class of 2021. If you don't know me by now, my name is Joshua Echols. I have served as your 2020-2021 student body president, and let me just say, it was by far one of the best decisions that I have ever made. I have enjoyed my years while attending Carl Wunsche Sr. High School, but I am sad to say that our ride together has come to an end. We have faced so many obstacles together as a class, but still managed to push through it all and make it here today. Although we did not have a high school musical experience, look at us, we did it. Never forget all the good times that we had at Wunsche. Times like freshman year when we got to play outside in the snow with all of the administrators, or the time we literally transformed the school into a drive-in movie theater, or even just simply walking through the halls with our friends. These are memories that we ought to hold on to for the remainder of our lives. As we go our separate ways, I leave you with this. Pandemic. P, persistent. A, anticipate. N, new beginnings. D, determined. E, encouraged. M, mastered. I, influential. And C, courageous. Class of 2021, we made it.
Thank you, Joshua. And thanks again to the class of 2021 for 4 wonderful years at Carl Wunsche Sr. High School. Always remember, whatever challenges you face, use it as a lesson. Every cloud has a silver lining, so I encourage you to remain strong. Lean on each other and those who have supported you over these last 4 years, and keep moving forward. Congratulations, class of 2021. We know everyone is excited to reunite with their family, but I would ask that we dismiss in an orderly way. Family and friends in the audience, please be patient as our graduates march off the field to pomp and circumstance.
Thank you, audience, for your patience. We ask that you dismiss in an orderly manner from the stadium. Have a good night, and thank you for coming to the Wunsche High School graduation.